I really like the show Atlanta. I think enjoying media while being a part of any oppressed group means being conditioned to eat around the parts that are directly insulting to us. Sometimes we even learn to eat that shit up and internalize it. We all have media we know is messed up in some way, but we still love it. We learned to eat around those parts a long time ago for lack of alternative, healthier options. Until very recently, there wasn't a whole lot of film or television out there that I felt truly reflected my experiences as a black person from outer space. The kind of things that I wouldn't have to worry about insulting me because they were made for me. But I'm happy that now I can say my teens were kind of like the movie Dope, and my 20s were kind of like the movies Dear White People and Sorry to Bother You, and my 30s so far have been a bit like Insecure and a lot like the first two seasons of Atlanta, where the main characters are still mostly broke. The show's in its final season as of this recording, and the scavenger hunt that opens the season got me thinking about the show's many hidden messages. The part where Blue Blood's wife said,
He put so much effort into it, but I guess you don't always get back what you give.
I felt that. I love watching people dissect this show on the internet, but I feel like they often miss things that are right in front of them. So, for fun, I just want to talk about some stuff I noticed from one of my favorite shows before it goes off the air. So, in season 2, you can tell when two characters are at odds with each other when one refuses to smoke weed with the other. It's established in the beginning of the first episode. There's some unexplained disagreement between Al and Darius.
What's going on with you and Darius?
I don't want to talk about it.
What's going on with you two? I don't want to talk about it.
But by the end of the episode, they're all good, and this is represented through Al offering a joint to Darius, who hesitates but ultimately accepts, putting whatever it was behind them. In episode 3, Al and Darius are in the recording studio with ruthlessly passive-aggressive rival rapper Clark County. Rest in peace, Clark County. Clark tells Al he doesn't smoke or drink when offered.
You trying to hit this?
Man, that sounds dope, but I don't really smoke.
Nah?
But proceeds to rap about smoking and drinking.
Swerve off the curb. Hennessy plus the herb.
In episode 4, Ern and Van go on a trip to Helen, Georgia to participate in a German festival that's a part of Van's tradition, but rubs Ern the wrong way, causing Ern to act like a jerk, which leads to a fight. When they're on the way, in the beginning of the episode, Ern is driving and Van is smoking a joint. But on the awkward ride home after the fight, Ern offers a joint to Van, and she refuses. Then in the season finale, Ern is frustrated, trying to get Al and Darius ready for their first European tour, knowing that Al is considering firing him. By the time everything is in order, Ern is left feeling alienated from Al and Darius, and Al recognizes this, so he signals to Darius to pass the blunt to Ern, and Ern politely declines.
Smoke me. I really want to be smoked.
I'm okay.
But the rabbit hole goes deeper. In episode 6 of the first season of Barry is trying to convince his fellow ex-Marine Taylor to take over his job as a hitman for hire, despite Taylor being a complete idiot. At the end of the exchange, Taylor offers Barry a hit, and Barry says no. So how can I be so sure that this episode of Barry isn't just a coincidence? Well, because it was directed by Hiro Murai, who also directed 3 of the 4 previously mentioned episodes of Atlanta, and he also executive produces that show. And just to head straight into conspiracy theory territory, Bill Hader, who plays Barry, shook hands with somebody dressed as Teddy Perkins from Atlanta on his way to the stage while winning an Emmy for Barry. So that's it. Just a fun thing about a show that I like that's sort of been hiding in plain sight this whole time. I'm going to do some more videos like this about Atlanta and other stuff that I like because I'm angry all the time and I need to have more fun. Thanks a lot. Love you. Bye.
Yo, I just bought a dinosaur like Nicolas Cage.